Record.
You'll have to let Lily in as soon as she's back, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and let me see if she texted me. Okay. Quick little reminder. I'll put my number in the chat again if you want to. Oh wait, that's going to Amanda, not. Okay. There's my number. Please schedule individual.
Lily.
Yeah. Please schedule individual workshops before your audition because this is just a preview of what you'll be learning. Okay, that's all for the talky stuff. Now we're gonna do more conducting. So go ahead and stand up for me again.
Wrist flex.
Yes, we're gonna be talking about wrist flicks now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate what a wrist flick is like. So I'll give you a front view first and then a side view. So this is the
Okay.
front view.
Wait, Gia, how about you do the front view and then I can do like the side.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what a wrist flick looks like. Amanda, do you want to do the sticky note demonstration or do you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Okay. So if you have sticky notes by you, go ahead and put them on your hand, on your palms like this. If you don't have them, then like that's perfectly fine. Okay, I think everyone has their stickies. So everyone show me your palms. Go to set position and then show me your palms. Yeah, so when you wrist flick, you show everyone your sticky note and then you hide it. You show it and you hide it. Show it, hide it. Yeah, keep going. Amanda and I are just going to go ahead and give some feedback.
Lily, your wrist flick is very nice. We're gonna talk about this later about like the shapes we're gonna make with our arms. Like when we lift up, we don't really move like the upper arm much. We make like a square with our palms saying hi to everyone. And then when we put it down, it's basically like a quick flick on the ictus, like the invisible table. Yeah, that looks a lot better. When you're going like up and saying hi to everyone, you can make your palms like a little bit straighter, so it's more obvious when you flick down. Arvin, can I see your wrist flick? That looks very nice. Make sure to have like your forefingers pretty tight together.
Annie, yours looks really good. I think you have a little bit too much tension in your fingertips. So wiggle out your fingers for me like you're playing piano. Yeah, and put them back together. Let's go back to you can take off your sticky notes. Just real quick. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, cup your face for me again. Okay, now go back. And just conduct for me. Make sure your hands are at the same playing field, say that same ictus. There you go. That looks really nice and strong. And whenever you're ready. Yeah. Could you turn to the side for me, please? Okay. So I really like how you're already like grasping a concept we haven't talked about, which is like you move with this part of your hand, which is correct. You're doing the right thing. But I think your wrist flick would look a lot crisper if you extended your hand more when you went up and then went back to that curved position when you went down. Yeah, so really extend when you're up here and then go down. That's a lot better. Good job. Everyone just keep practicing. Feel free
Adrian, we're currently talking about wrist flicking. I recorded the first part of the meeting, so you can just like watch that on YouTube later. Can you open your camera so we can work on conducting?
Okay.
Lily, go ahead and make your pattern a little bit bigger. It got small again. There you go. And make sure your hands are like, they're at the same ictus right here, but one is going higher than the other when you go up. So just pay attention to that. Watch your reflection. Hunter, I think you're doing a really good job of wrist flicking. Good job. Make sure you stay relaxed in those shoulders, so feel free to shake it out whenever you feel yourself getting tight again. And Adrian, I'm going to give you a little crash course of what we've been through so far. Yeah, so take notes whenever you feel like you need to. Go ahead and do this for me. Everyone else just keep on conducting, ignore me. But swing your arms.
I have to go 1 second.
Okay. Also, y'all look really good. So when you feel like you've got the front part down, turn to the side, see if you're wrist flicking properly, see if you're making that arch shape that you should. You should never be going up and down. You should be making an arch shape and be rotating with this part of your hand.
Remember to let your wrist be relaxed and like let gravity do all the work. Because when you're making the square and then you're flicking it down to like your ictus, the gravity actually bends your hand. So from straight hello to everyone, when you come down, the force just automatically bends if your hand is like relaxed. Arvin, that looks fantastic. Can you turn to the front? Okay, so your elbows, I think you can put your hand closer in and then your elbow a little bit out. Yeah, that looks much better. Lily, I think you can make your forearm movement a little bit exaggerated because wrist flicking and conducting, we're like conducting super far away. There are like people across the field. Lily, that looks a lot better. Can you turn to the front? Yes. Good job.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, y'all keep practicing. It looks really, really good. Adrian, I'm just gonna work with you really quick about like what we did at the beginning. So feel free to take notes whenever you feel the need to write down something. Let's go ahead and just swing your arms for me And then go into a set position whenever you feel like you're ready to stop swinging your arms. And just kind of like fall into it. Yeah. If you could step back a little bit for me, that would be great. Yeah, so that's pretty high. You want to bring it down a little bit more, almost waist level. Imagine like there's a table right here, like a line. Yeah, you want it to be resting right there. So if you could turn to the side for me. Yeah, that looks really good. So Adrian, would you say you have naturally very long arms or short arms?
I think it's long.
Long. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna want to tuck in your arms. I think where you're at right now is pretty good. I have pretty long arms too, but like if someone had short arms, they'd have to be a little bit more further out. But long arm people have more control if you're like right here. So I think that's pretty good. Take your hands for me and cup them on your face. This is just a natural hand curve. That's how you want your hands to be when you come right here. So just go ahead and go to downbeats for me. Yeah. Keep going. And make sure your fingers are together. It's okay if your thumbs are like right here, but just make sure your fingers are together. Yeah, that looks really good. I like the way you're going up. Just let gravity do the work when you come back down. You can go a little bit higher too. Yeah, there you go. So that's the basic movement. You basically have that down already. So now we're gonna talk about wrist flicks. So shake it out. Y'all can shake it out too if you want. Yeah, okay, now everyone else go back to what you were doing. You're doing great. So Adrian, now we're gonna talk about wrist flicks. So if you notice when I'm conducting, this is a wrist flick. It makes it more clear. I'm like extending my hand at the top and then I go back to the curved position at the bottom. Extend and then back. So I kind of gave everyone this example of like sticky notes, right? I have two sticky notes on my hand. You want to show everyone the sticky note and then hide the sticky note. Show everyone, hide it. Do that movement a few times for me. That looks so good. Yeah, good job. And honestly, I think you can bring your hands out a little bit more and then flare out your elbows a little bit. Yeah, could you turn to the front for me? Yeah, that looks really good. And you can bring your hands down to a lower plane, a lower ictus. I keep saying the word ictus. I'll type how it's spelled in the chat just so you can like see the word. That kind of helps me. And that basically means like a table or like a line. And your fingertips, okay, this is for everyone. Your fingertips should be the first thing to hit the ictus. Please write that down. That's so important. I'll say it again. The first thing to hit the ictus are your fingertips. Specifically, for most people, it's going to be this middle finger right here. Like, okay, so does everyone see that white line on my wall? Yeah? I'm gonna stand on my tippy toes so you can see. Do you see how it was the first thing to hit that white line? It's like you're touching a hot stove. It's like hot, right? You almost go past it a little, but not too much. It's like you barely go past it and then come back. So remember the clear, okay, everyone take a break from conducting, write this down too. the clearer the wrist flick, the clearer the conducting. I'll say it again. The clearer the wrist flick, the clearer the conducting. Can everyone just say that for me? You can be muted. Just say that out loud a few times.
So this is one of the reasons why Miss Gia Knar's conducting is so superior, because her wrist flick is so quick and it's so precise that when she's conducting, we know for sure it's the downbeat. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and also remember, like, even though you might think your conducting looks super clear to the camera that's like probably like 2 or 3 feet away from you, people are gonna be watching you from literally the other side of the field. So be as clear as possible. Yeah. If y'all just wanna keep conducting, I'm just gonna watch. I'll be giving feedback here and there. So will Amanda. Hunter, really keep those fingers together. Arvin, that looks good. Make sure your hands are the same. You know.
Adrian, I think you can tighten your wrist flick a bit. So Miss Yokum taught me that if you like make one of your fingers really flexed, I guess. So like when you're wrist flicking, it's gonna be like really quick and strong. So whenever you're hitting this ictus, there's so much power going into that force of stopping that you can kind of see like my hand is doing like a quick rebound almost. So try not to think of it too much, because I remember last year when I was like overthinking my conducting, I was doing this like exaggeration. I was trying to make like my ictus so clear that it was too much. I think that's what you're doing right now. So just like tighten one of your fingers and then like flick it. Can I see you conduct? Yeah, that looks better. Can you come like to the front? Okay, I think your ictus can be slightly lower. So like you can swing out your arms a bit and then land into the set position. Very comfortable. It can be different for, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think that looks better. Good job.
Yeah, y'all are all doing literally so good. If it was a competition between this workshop and the other one, y'all would definitely win.
See y'all.
So we've talked about the wrist flick. Why don't y'all just shake it out again? Shake it out, shake your legs out. Yeah, just like Hunter. Yeah. Do one of these, one of these, one of these. When you're drum major, you're gonna be really sore. So do one
Yeah.
of these also.
Especially your kneecaps. Do not lock your kneecaps.
Don't lock them. Yeah. So I think Amanda, we're ready to talk about rebound and thump. I can
Yeah.
talk about the 4-4 rebound, and then you can talk about thump. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I
that's what they.
kind of like did it while you were teaching Adrian,
Okay.
and I saw like Lily doing it too.
Okay. So we're gonna be talking about rebound now. I'll type that in the chat. Rebound. And then Amanda will be talking about thump, but I'm just gonna go over definition stuff. Rebound and thump. So I'll give you an example of rebound. I'll do like 3 or 4 patterns, okay? That's rebound. This is also rebound. And also.
Can someone tell me what is like the similarities between all three of the things she showed?
There's like a little bounce on count 1.
Yeah, and it's like flowy, right? It's
Yep.
like it's for what Gia is about to tell you.
Yeah, so rebound is for slower tempos. You might want to write that down. I'll say it again. Rebound is for slower tempos. And that's typically like, I would say anything under 144. And thump is what's used for faster tempo. So if you want to look at me real quick, it looks like this. It looks easier, but I am so engaged in my muscles right now. I feel more tired, and you should also feel more tired after you conduct in thump compared to rebound. So I'm pretty flexed in my forearm, like right here. Yeah. So this is thump. This is also thump. I'm gonna do a 3-4 pattern. And I'm gonna do a 2-4 pattern too. Yeah, so you should feel more tired in thump, but make it look easy. Yes, Lily.
Okay, so the music this year, we just got it today, but the tempo isn't super fast. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like it's about that fast. But I know in marching, it's a little less common to use rebound. So do we use thump even for that tempo or what?
Okay, so personally, what I did for my recording, I put in the chat. Also last year, the same audition music, but I did thump, and in places where I could literally like see the band slowing down if we did march this, I did rebound. So I sneaked it in there little by little, but that is completely optional. I would say just stick to thump if you that's probably safest option, but you can watch my video and you'll see what I mean.
What Gia's talking about on how she's like sneaking in those like little rebound stuff, especially like those cutoffs. It's just part of her individual like conducting style. I know everyone has their own conducting style, and I know some people just completely stick to whatever they're conducting. But I feel like Gia's conducting style can earn you like brownie points. So look out for that.
Yeah, and like also make it your own, you know? It's not just supposed to be one piece of music that's conducted all the same. It's your own interpretation of it. That's just what music is in general, right? So make it your own, make it unique. Move around a little bit, like cue in certain instruments, like pretend like they're there. Like there's a part where it's just percussion at the beginning. Like I'll conduct to pit, like to my right, and then I'll conduct to like the snares to my left, because that's just how I see it in my head. So it's all up to how you want to do it. And the reason that Amanda and I are both sending out videos of us conducting is so you can see what you like and what you want and how you're going to conduct. So we talked about rebound. Can everyone stand up for me, please? Yeah, so now we are going to, whoops, let me turn off this light here. We're gonna conduct in 4-4 rebound. So can everyone say for me, down, in, out, up? Say down, in, out, up. I'll put that in the chat too. And that is for 4-4 rebound. That's gonna be down, in, out, up. Down, in, out, up. Just kind of stick to that. I'm gonna turn on a metronome. Don't let it throw you off.
Do you show your palms when you're going in the ins and the outs as well?
Yes, kind of. It's not as much as when you're doing downbeats, but you still want to show it because actually, you want to make the first beat the clearest, which is why you're going to show the most palm. beat 1 is the most important. You're gonna show a little bit of palm, like in and out, but not that much. Can y'all hear this? Keep going. I'm gonna stop the met. Keep going. Lily, I like how flowy you are. Be a little bit more precise though. Really make that downbeat clear and like where you're going, make that really clear.
Arvin, I like how all of your beats are so in sync. Just make your first beat like really clear. Make your flick wrist really fast because the first beat is the most important. And it also depends on your conducting style, but what we drum majors mostly do is to make like the first beat like bigger than the other ones just by a smidge. It can be like a head nod for cueing or like a little jump even.
Annie, I like that your beat 1 is really precise, but you're kind of rounding it out. Remember that this should look like an arrow, right? You're going like that. So I realize you're kind of doing this. You're like swinging it right here. Don't swing it. It should be like this, like a V. There you go. That's more precise. Make it more like a V. It still looks like a very curved V, almost a U. Keep going. There you go. That's so much better. Good job, Annie.
Adrian, I think you can work on like, I guess like shaking it out, relaxing it a bit. Your beats are very on point, which is great. That's all about what conducting is to tell the band like the time. So I noticed that you can work on like flicking your wrist a little bit and not making it so like I don't know how to say it, but like letting gravity do all the work of like pulling it down and also making your conducting at least for rebound to make it more flowy since it's for like slower, usually more emotional music. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For your fourth beat, Agent, you can, just like Gia said, make it come out like a V, pointy V almost. So like from here, just move your forearm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then when you come out, you can like relax your hands a bit. So it's only like the first beat where your hand is really like, hello, sticking out, show it to everyone. But once you come down, you're hiding it. And then 2, 3, 4 is smaller. So you can like curve a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, we are running out of time, so I think we should go ahead and move on to thump. Amanda, take over.
Okay, so we use thump almost every day of conducting, whether it be like long tones or something, or like the show music or anything in general. So let me show what 4/4 looks like in them. So, oh, we also didn't talk about this, but so we stand by. That's like, oh wait, we don't do that. Okay, let me
We
just
can talk about that later. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So notice how on my 1 beats and on my 3 beats, so the odd numbers, I'm flicking down onto my ictus, and you have to make this really exaggerated almost. 1, 2. Lily, that looks good. I love your conducting. Just make sure that your coming in is like more exaggerated, so they know that it's the second beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks so much better. Okay, Arvind, your hand position is improving a lot. I can tell that you're working on your wrist flick. Remember, close your, yeah, I know it gets like kind of tough sometimes. I had trouble like closing my fingers because they're crooked. But anyways, Adrian, you can have like your thumb out, so it doesn't have to be beside. Yeah, so it can look like this, a little bit curved, like on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gia, do you want to take over for the other comments?
Yeah, okay, so everyone pause real quick. We're about to do a little quiz. How fun. Okay, so rebound is conducted at what kind of tempo? Yes, slow. Hunter got it in the chat. Now thump is conducted at what tempo? Yes, Annie? Yeah, yeah. So rebound is used normally for like warm ups and stuff, and or like slower tempo music, like during a ballad, you'll probably use rebound. And thump is used for like 144 or higher, which is most of a marching show. So that's basically all we have for today. Thank you guys for coming. This was so fun.
Wait, Gia, should I show them the 3/4? Since it's like, I think there's like part of it in Joy.
I think we have a 3/2 section.
Okay.
We can send out more information about that later. We're about to be out of time.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, thank you for coming. Y'all did so good. I'm literally so impressed. And I know it's a lot, like with you're basically attending 2 hours worth of workshops if you attended the 5 o'clock one today. And you're also like trying to get all your BLT materials together. So please reach out if you're stressed or need to talk to someone. And also remember to schedule individual workshops because those are very, very important.
Very beneficial.
Yeah, because especially if you need help with like the actual conducting music, like we can help you out with that because we both had to do that last year. So that's all I have to say. I'll let Amanda wrap it up.
So as Gia said, reach out to one of us, and we'll be sending out like a YouTube playlist link where we have like all of our like additional lessons on. So Gia's conducting style and Gia's teaching video, and then my teaching video, and then my conducting style. And also another quiz question. The clearer your what, the clearer the conducting. Yeah.
The clearer the wrist flick, the clearer the conducting.
Yeah. Good job, everyone. I'm so proud of you. And y'all are a very talented bunch of people.
Yes. Also, don't leave yet. Amanda, I think we have enough time to talk about the 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like showed it kind of earlier. So Gia, do you want to do it with me? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's like a 45, 45, 90 triangle, like we learned in math class. So make your 1 super clear, palms up, hello everyone. When you come down, and then like wrist flick, make sure it's hidden, and then slide across on your ictus, and then diagonal up to your hello everyone. Hello Kitty.
Also, I personally didn't conduct in 3 for my audition. There's a part in 3 too, but I conducted it like this. You'll see it in the video. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then I
Yes.
switch back and forth between that because I personally think that goes with the music better, but you might hear 3 better in the music. So however you hear it is however you should conduct it.
I think for last year's audition, we also did 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
It's honestly just personal preference. So if you like 3 better, do 3. It might be a little bit easier if you're not used to like switching off rhythms and stuff or switching off patterns. But
Wait, Gia, should we do the cutoff like at the end? Like,
yeah, we can teach them that really quick. Do you want to do that?
you can do it since you're doing rebound.
Okay. So everyone stand up really quick. We have like 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. So you're conducting in thump, right? And if you go into rebound, you don't go into rebound. This is how you do a cutoff. Go ahead and pause real quick. You go in, circle. Everyone try that with me. We're going 1, 2, 3. So I'll give you 2 sets of 4 and then we'll do the cutoff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, in, circle. So that's just a quick thing on the rebound. If you want more information on how to do the rebound, schedule those individual workshops. This Zoom is about to end. It was really nice to have y'all. Thank you for coming. Love y'all. Love with the process. Bye.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
That's so
you.
good.
Thanks again, guys.
Bye.
Bye. We did it. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Bye.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye.